You are looking at the Phoenix A320 in classic America West Airlines livery. How you doing, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm CJ. I'm your classic jet sim pilot. We're doing the A320 again today, and we're also going to try out the new Dominic Design Albuquerque scenery. So we're going to do a quick flight, historic route for America West from Phoenix to Albuquerque. Should be fun, and be nice to check out the new scenery. So let's get her in and get her fired up. We'll get the batteries on. The voltage is above 25 and a half each side, so we'll turn those on. We'll get the external power going, turn on some nav lights, and get the IRSs spun up. There's the on-bat light. It's off. All right. Let's get this going. So yeah, I'm still side stick only here at CJ Sim Pilot headquarters. Let's go ahead and operate the jetway too, see if we can get it to work. You should get the flight initialization in. And then we'll sit on the receive messages page. We've already got the load sheet. That going. Let me just check GSX one more time here. Operate jetway. There we go. Well, yep, here we go. All right, good. Okie doke. Doors open. Let's go through our cockpit prep. Crew supply is on, ground control is on, test the CVR, it's good, one light there, everything else out, captain only, nadirs are, the IRSs are aligning. Arm that, we're in auto, no lights, pack lights are on, gen lights are on, external power is connected, fuel pumps are off. Go ahead and test the APU. Looks good. Engine 1 fire test. Looks good. Engine 2 fire test. Looks good. Comes the catering. Turn up the PA so we get him on the CVR. No lights, no lights. Starting over here. Test the oxygen. Fortunately, we can't do a full mic test. Got the lights and brightness the way I want them. Altimeter here. I'll get the FB set up while I'm doing it. Tell you what, it took a little adjusting, but I'm really digging the 2024 EFB. It is it works very well, and it's really convenient. I actually like it better than the aircraft CFB, just because it's always right here and it follows me around. Although I do like it in the PMDG aircraft how you can hold the tablet. That's kind of fun, but just for pure utilitarianism, kind of liking it. America West, Phoenix, Albuquerque, here we go. Alright, weather here in Phoenix. We'll look at the forecast here in a minute, but 2987, 1012, Can't get the units change on the standby. I forgot to look to see if that's a known bug or something I'm doing. I mean, I thought I knew how to do it. I've done it for a long time in this aircraft. Go ahead and turn the... No, we can't yet. The aviators are CTAV. .9 will connect AWE 208 A320. We are in. Oop, I didn't file my flight plan. Let's go ahead and do that. Pre-file. VATSIM. Continue. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas and oil. Excuse me. Up here in the north side, Alpha 19. What do we say? 120.9. Yep. Flip that over. We've got it up. We're listening. Set off. And we have a squawk code today of 5563. Turn that on. Turn it on TARA. Traffic. Well, that we didn't need. I had to redo. There, now we got proper model matching. For some reason, the base model matching, or the FSLTL was not installing correctly for me. Took a little bit of massaging. We got it. Nope, here come the peeps. Alrighty. Database is up to date. Init, do the init request. We are America West 208. Put that in the flight number. Phoenix to Albuquerque. We'll upload the wind. Next turn, I gotta see if it actually does the historical wind feature, like on the real airplane. I didn't mean to hit that again. Alright, we'll look at the flight plan here.
Phoenix, South America 1524 is clear, runway 08. Action to begin.
We have a cost index today of 54. I like it. 350. And it's plus 10. So 35 is 70, minus 15 is 55, minus 45 degrees. And Phoenix is operating off of a TIS, departing 7 left. It's over on the south side of the airport, isn't it? Yep, no worries. Phoenix. Departure 7 left. And we are the 4-1. Sierra Juliet November. We'll insert that. What are we doing over at Albuquerque? Is it runway 8 only? I haven't flown into Albuquerque in forever. Yep, runway 8. Nice weather, Just a few clouds. Runway 8, so we'll bank on that. Let's look at what approach works best here.
Phoenix traffic, Lufthansa 14 Heavy, 13 mile left base, runway 8, Phoenix.
ILS runway 3. Final. So, Albuquerque arrival, ILS 3. And we will plan on the Burrito 1 to Maui transition, Burrito 1 to Maui insert. Alright. Oh, I didn't launch. I'm also trying out for the first time MSFS Auto FPS. They say let it sit for a second and stabilize. Yeah, it's a free, I don't know if any of you have used it. It's free, it's off the GitHub, you can search around for it. It's the one done by Reset Transponder. And it targets an FPS and it makes adjustments to
traffic
several things.
southwest.
And a lot of people swear by it.
Pushing back onto Delta.
And I noticed with this SU3, my performance dropped. I've got a pretty decent system, but anyway, so I've been
Phoenix
using
traffic, Lufthansa 418 Heavy, 10 mile final, runway 8, Phoenix.
I want to check my plan here. So plan mode. We will scroll through it here. Phoenix 7 left, 1635 is our Sparky for Blues. Ceylon Tamale, that's the start of the arrival. Burrito, X marks, Shauna, ABQ, Takeoff. Alright, right down to the runway. Perfect. And diffs, rips, copy active, we'll just do that. This is a totally RNAV departure, so nothing for that. Init B page. Let's look back down here. Zero fuel weight, 121, I'll call it 122.0. And a zero fuel weight CG 313. Block fuel. 11.5. 11.5. So we are full. Let's go ahead and get everybody sat. Let's also fire up the APU. And let's look at our fuel burns. Taxi of 900. Trip time, there is no route reserve. Alternate is 2.3.
Phoenix traffic, Lufthansa 418, 5 mile final, runway 8, Phoenix.
So we've got a good 30 minutes extra. I like it. Performance. Let's go here. Let's load it up. 320, 637 Alpha Whiskey, which is actually the plane we're dispatched in. The closest livery I have is 635 Alpha Whiskey. Same left, 7 left. Let's calculate it up. We got a flaps 1 slant. What's our takeoff CG? Takeoff CG is 29.9. So that's right here. So let's call it up 0.2. Or down 0.2. Flex temp will be 62 degrees. And 41, 41, 42. Our speeds, put those in. sheet here. How we doing here? Let's go ahead and start cooling the cabin down. We'll lose the external power. And we'll do a before start checklists to the line. Cockpit prep is complete. Gear pins and covers are removed. Signs are on and auto. ADIRs are all in nav. Fuel quantity, 11,500 pounds. We're set. Takeoff data set. Aero ref is set 2987. Set left, set center, set right. Alright, 35,000. Seems awfully high for the flight. We'll give it a shot. Because we've only got 289 miles. I'll tell you what, let's make 270 more. I wanted to check distance. Whoops. $291, $289. Very good. All right. So yeah, Dominic Design just released the new Albuquerque, so we'll be taking a look at that. Yeah, I am still side sticking it. I'm still waiting on the custom drilled plate for my Mosa yoke, and as I mentioned before, I just can't. It's my own hang up. I know. Just can't do a yoke airplane with a side stick. If I don't have it soon, I'll go back and we'll get back into some other jets. We'll get back into the MD-80.
Phoenix traffic, Lufthansa 14 heavy, clear of runway 8, Bravo 13,
but
Romeo
in the meantime,
discussion.
we'll enjoy some of these classic sceneries, or classic liveries, flying classic routes. So, not the end of the world by any means. I do like these old America West Airlines liveries. Let it finish up the boarding here. Oh, little CJ was just trying to call me. Alright. Well, my little CJ just told me she's having somebody pick her up in 15 minutes. Alright, boarding's complete. Let's finish the before start checklist. Windows and doors are closed. Look at the cockpit door. What are you looking at? Back to your paper. Let's start the process. Beacons on, thrust levers are at idle, parking brake is set. Before start checklist is complete.
Hello, Captain. We are Capra traffic, Southwest 2599, Hexagon runway 07 left via Delta.
Phoenix traffic, Cactus 28, we're going to be pushing back, Alpha 19.
Departure checks completed, bypass pin inserted.
We are ready. Somebody just spawned in over here, that's why I made that call. Connected up here, and then we will get on our way to ABQ. I purchased it. I purchased it from the AnyBuild site. Did not get a preview copy. And I don't really have a relationship with any of the scenery builders, so not surprising. Plus, I'm a little guy. Let's do J2, I thought.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes are released. You're cleared to push.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, let's go. And then as soon as we clear the jetway,
Southwest 141, the Delta, please.
we'll go ahead and start them up.
Cabin crew, arm doors, cross check.
Got good pressure. Turning one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Please pay attention to illuminated
There's light off.
and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the
Pretty good.
Please be aware that
There's the
your
electrical
nearest
switch over.
exit may be behind you.
Turning two.
Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an
As soon as
emergency,
EGD peaks or you get the avail, you can start the other engine.
your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on. We recommend parking brake fastened at all times.
Brake is set. You're cleared to disconnect. We'll take the signal on the left side of the aircraft. Have a good day.
Start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Breathe normally. Hold the mask.
We'll plan on left turn out of Charlie here.
Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Unlocking around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the
Alright.
tow truck disconnected. And bypass pin removed. Cabin crew can assist you with life jacket. Left is clear, right is clear. Tray table must now be stowed. Armrest down. Window blinds open.
All right, we got two
Tower
good
traffic,
starts.
Southwest 2599, one link to runway 07 left.
Safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
We'll do the control checks. Full down, full up, full left, full right, neutral, do the bottoms, full left, full right, neutral. Go ahead and do a single taxi. So we got a little bit of a taxi.
Tower traffic, Southwest 2599, departing runway 07 left, departing to the northwest.
Charlie Tango Echo. Phoenix traffic, Cactus 208, taxiing out from the Alpha Gates to runway 7 left. Charlie Sierra Echo.
Southwest 141, taxiing via Delta runway 07 left for departure, Phoenix covered.
Alrighty. Transponder, PWS. The radar going. I don't think there's any need for it today, but we'll have it prepped and ready to go. So yeah, I've noticed with this auto FPS, some of the micro stutters I was getting are gone, and I never had stutters before SU3 update, and yeah, my performance seemed to have gone down a little bit since the update. I don't think that's totally uncommon. But anyway, I've done. I did my first flight with it this morning, and I really like it. It seems to do a very nice job. I also, and I don't know if this is coincidental, I also had some micro stutters with the audio, and I'm not getting that now either. All right, we'll go down Sierra. Make sure nobody's coming this way.
What's going on? Do I not have a way to get over there?
Oh, there we go. Gosh, thank goodness. I was gonna say I don't remember that being an issue before. I was in my head real quickly. I was thinking, well, do I turn around, go all the way back the other way, or do I head off to the right side and taxi on the shoulder? But anyway, it came back. Delta. That'll be coming. Should have a Southwest down there getting ready to go. As soon as we get going straight on Delta, we'll start number 2.
Southwest 141, we're going to be holding short over here on Echo if you want to go around us.
Alright, take your time. No, I'm in no rush. But yeah, if I get down there, I'll pass you up. Thanks.
Roger, we're running checklist right now. You got a failure.
Alright, start 2. Good pressure. Oh, it's not going to start. There we go. We got into. All right. All right, so runway 7 left, Forp departure. Looks like a climb out to Sparky. Uh, 7-8, direct Sparky, left turn to Forp. Yep. All right. Number 2 is up and good. I've done that. Not sure what happened to my speed brake arming. All right, before takeoff, flight controls have been checked, flight instruments are checked, briefings confirmed. V speeds 4140.
Alrighty, Southwest 141, ready to go. You want to go in front of us and we follow you?
Nah, you got plenty of time. Go ahead.
Appreciate it.
41, 41, 42 are the speeds. ATC is coming, and ECAM memos takeoff. No blue.
Phoenix traffic, Southwest 141 taking off and departing runway 7 left, Phoenix traffic.
Got the New Mexico sunrise paint job on that bad boy. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with FSLTL. It was not loading the libraries the way I remember it did, and I had to uninstall it and try a couple different things. Anyway, it's working now. Better than those generic on the way to the paint shop airplanes. Alright, runway 7 left. Runway heading, direct, Sparky. I don't see anybody on final for 7 left. Nobody on the TCAS.
And Southwest 141, we're climbing at 2,000 now, off over my 7 left.
Phoenix traffic, Cactus 208, departing 7 left via northeastbound departure after departure at Phoenix. All right, lights.
Have a safe flight, brother.
Thanks, man. You too. Camera. Action. Alrighty. Here we go. Spool out to 1.05. Two stable engines. Manflex. SRS runway. Auto thrust is blue. Airspeed's alive. Thrust is set. There's 80 knots. 100 knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. We're navin'. Gotta love that. Off we go to Sparky. Config 0. Now I'm getting the stutters. Oh, that's disappointing. It worked wonderfully on my first flight this morning, but now I'm getting that sound stutter. I thought at first it was the NVIDIA audio drivers, which I have since disabled. Anyway, we're not going to let that ruin our fun, are we? No siree. By the way, and if you've been with me before, you know I occasionally use Say Intentions. Say Intentions just released their new checklist, which looks pretty cool. I'm going to play with that, and maybe we'll feature it on a upcoming flight. But it's now not just voice checklists. In other words, the first officer can do things, you know, via LVARs and stuff like that. So they can actually do the flows, and they can also respond to commands like "gear up" if that is a checklist item. You can ask them to do certain things. So it's anyway, looks pretty cool. Looking forward to trying it. Landing light. Now we turn off lights. We'll let the crew know it's okay to get up. Looks pretty smooth. And shame on me, I never put the remote switch back in the right spot. I was just thinking that Southwest had departed in front of us at Phoenix because he was being so courteous and pulling over to another taxiway when he was working something out and offering to let us go ahead of him. And unfortunately, you don't. There isn't a lot of courtesy sometimes on VATSIM, and that was above and beyond. So, Southwest 141, thank you, sir. Thanks for being well, frankly, thanks for being like real life. Anyway, he's headed over to Santa Ana. Good old John Wayne. We were just commenting back and forth about that. Alright. Working our way up to our modified cruise altitude of 270. Anyway, I like that. I like when folks are, you know, hey, it's a hobby. Let's not take this whole thing too seriously and get all worked up about silly things. Okay. Anyway, nice guy. Nice guy. So Southwest 141, I hope you see this, and again, thanks for being a gentleman. So, meanwhile, back at the ranch, we are headed up to 270. Let's see where we're at here. And we just going to St. John's, not San Juan. Did I say San Juan earlier? St. John's, and that's where we pick up our arrival. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go up to 350. At least give us a minute here at cruise.
Being traffic, Southwest 1161, taxing to runway 07 left via aircraft. Phoenix traffic.
Anyway, sorry about that. I had to talk to little CJ. She hates it when I call her little CJ.
Phoenix traffic, Southwest 2507, departing runway 7 left.
Anyway, let's get situated for Albuquerque. The new Dominic Design Albuquerque. I couldn't tell you the last time I flew into Albuquerque in real life or on the sim. It's been a minute. 120.3, 22.8. It's funny, I remember the frequency. It also used to be an airplane. It also used to be an airport I would control. Is that cabin altitude blank? I would control in that old Tracon simulator game. It's sort of abandoned right now. And it was a really good air traffic simulator, like very prototypical. And it's a shame. It's a shame they couldn't keep it going. Flag Mountain software, maybe? I know you can still probably find it somewhere. You might be able to buy it, but it's just not supported anymore. So anyway, bring the seat back, get comfy for our quick cruise. And I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, sort of. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. That's the other thing. And if you're listening, listen to the audio. And every so often there's a sound. At first I thought it's an intentional sound meant to sort of simulate stuff going on in the galley. Or lav door closing. To me it sounds a lot like when they're pushing drawers around in the galley or chopping ice, breaking up the ice, which inevitably forms a giant ice ball because it melts a little bit and then refreezes. Anyway, if you hear it, there, it just went. There's another one. Is that an intentional sound, or is that something going on with the audio? And like I said, at first I thought it was intentional. I don't remember it in previously in the Phoenix. And now I'm wondering, I've noticed it ever since the update, the BFU. And I'm thinking it's a little audio glitch now. We are flying today's flight thanks to VAAL, a wonderful virtual airline that I am just thrilled to be a part of. It's part of the Fusion Virtual Airlines network. Right now there are, oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flights currently. It's a terrific virtual airline, Fusion VAA. And there's a link in the video description and on my homepage. So we've got the virtual airline conglomerate here consists of VAAL, Virtual, it's Virtual United, sorry, FedEx Virtual, V-Spirit, and also partners with LATAM Virtual. For South America action. And some cool stuff to come. It's also PVA Historical Group, which is a collection of historical virtual airlines. And of course, you know, I've featured, Midwest Express, Martin Air, Northwest. That's all through PVA, Piedmont Virtual Airlines Historical Group. Anyway, great group of people. Fantastic group of folks to deal with. Just great men and women that really enjoy the flight sim and want to help each other out. And very solid group. Whether you're super experienced or more of a novice, I guarantee you can learn a few things. And they take it just seriously enough, right? They want you to fly legitimate liveries, appropriate equipment to what you booked, what flight you booked, right? So you can't fly an MD-11 on a A320 route, and you got to fly the correct livery, a livery that actually was on the airplane. But other than that, there's no time requirements for the different airframes. There's no and the participation requirement is only one flight every 3 months, 4 months, 120 days, once a quarter. Less than once a quarter. What am I saying? It's 120 days. So that's 4 months. Once every third of a year. But anyway, good group. Good group. Lots of good resources. Quite a few real-world pilots, like myself, but also current airline pilots. Not like myself. Used to be an airline pilot, but now I just fly for fun. Some interesting things coming to this channel. I foresee some additional information on the A320, and I will explain why in a future episode. But we're gonna obviously the focus is gonna be on the classic side of airline flying. So whether it's classic liveries, classic airframes, or a combination of both. And I would argue that the A320 in these situations is a classic airframe. I mean, it's been 30 years, more than 30 years, since Northwest introduced the A320 to North America, the first North American operator. Oop, I wanted to get my arrival chart out because we got to start thinking about our arrival into Albuquerque. All right, we're coming in over Tamale on the burrito arrival. Runway 8. Here we are. 8,000. The airport elevation is pretty high here too, 5,300 feet. So let's dial in 8,000 in preparation for the descent.
Oh, that's why. Where are we at? 270. There we go. Alright.
was wondering why we're getting a top of descent. It's because I changed the
Cruise altitude, but did not recruise the FMS.
We don't need any specific speeds for this descent, do we? No. We'll start down just before Burrito. Okay, weather in Albuquerque is real world, ATIS, 15 calm winds, 10 miles, 4,000, few at 4, few at 11, temperature 21. Dew point 14, altimeter 3018. Calm winds. Mountaintops obscured northeast. Check density altitude. Cloud obscuring mountains northeast. Simultaneous approaches and use arrivals. Expect visual approach runway 8. Runway 3. Departing runway 8. Advise you have information. KABQ. Well, we don't have ATC on, otherwise we would. So, the landing on that ILS.
Runway 3.
That's what we got. ILS runway 3. Yeah, I'm sorry, 8,000 ABQ. Runway 3, and then over to runway 8. So, ILS runway 3, the minimum descent altitude is 5512. Put that in barrel. There we go. 5512, we are all set. Except my checklist disappeared. Where'd it go? Briefing is done on the approach. We'll call it done. ECAM status is checked. Seatbelts to go. Barrel ref is set. Minimums are set. Engine mode select. We'll leave in norm. So we got seatbelts to go. I also just got my little Xbox controller going. Stunning scenery out here in the American West, isn't it? We will use the controller to explore the new Albuquerque scenery once we're there. Oh, looks like Albuquerque Center may have just come online. They did. 32.8.
Albuquerque Center, good morning. Delta 1004 is 1,700 climbing.
Morning, Albuquerque Center. Southwest 2482 is passing flight level 294, climbing to flight level 370, just crossing over to the Zane station.
Good morning, Albuquerque Center. This is American 1083 with you.
Is anybody listening to anybody else?
All right, so that was 3 checking on at the same time. Albuquerque Center, good morning. Let's start over with that American aircraft calling Albuquerque. Go ahead.
American 1083, we are with you 380. Ben, can we step away for about 5 or 6 minutes here?
American 1083, got your radar contact, flight level 380, approved, let me know when you're back.
We'll do, we're back.
Next.
This is Southwest 2482 at flight level 300, climbing 370, approximately 20 miles east of the Kingman VOR.
Southwest 2482, Albuquerque Center, good morning, radar contact, flight level 302, climb maintain flight level 370.
Up to 370, Southwest 2482.
Next.
Albuquerque Center, Delta 729 is with you, flight level 350.
Delta 729 Albuquerque Center, good morning, radar contact, flight level 350.
Albuquerque Center, American 1911, US 370.
American 1911 Albuquerque Center, good morning, radar contact, flight level 370.
Morning, Cactus 208, flight level 270, about 30 miles west of Rita.
Cactus 208 Albuquerque Center, good morning, radar contact, flight level 270, and I'll have a descent for you momentarily.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you got it. Delta 1004 is 10,000 just off of Albuquerque climbing.
Burrito, correction, American, correction again, oh, good, jeez, stand by. Sorry about that, words are hard this morning. Cactus 208, descend via the Burrito 1 arrival, runway 8, expect the RNAV Zulu runway 8 approach at UNSER.
Alright, we'll descend via the Burrito arrival, expect the RNAV Zulu at UNSER for Cactus 208. Alright, little change up here on our...
Cactus 28, sorry, I think I stepped on you as well. Expect RNAV Zulu runway 8 approach, and information KPHX is current.
RNAV Zulu 8, and we'll expect that, and we'll descend via the Burrito arrival. We've got Quebec.
Delta 1004, is that you calling Albuquerque?
Alright, we
Yes,
need to
sir.
change
We
our
are
Arrival to
12,500
the
off Albuquerque
RNAV
climbing.
Zulu 8. So
Delta
let's
1004
do that.
Albuquerque Center, Roger, radar contact, 2,700, climb and maintain flight level 370, proceed on course.
Cancel
Up to,
that. Let's change it to 8.
370 on course for Delta 1004.
Okay.
Albuquerque Center, very good morning, Southwest 3612, 350.
RNAV
Southwest
Zulu.
3612 Albuquerque Center, good morning.
RNAV Zulu 8. Comster.
RNAV Zulu 8. Approach via Comster. Return.
We have to go to heading mode here.
Insert. Nav.
Albuquerque Center, FedEx 2404 is at flight level 390.
Burrito.
FedEx 2404 Albuquerque Center, radar contact, flight level 390, good morning.
And we need drag. Alright, that was a busy little transition. Two things, right? Since I was already on the arrival, I needed to go into heading mode
Good morning, Albuquerque Center.
to insert the new plan. And then before you go back into nav mode, you have to make sure that you're sequenced properly and that the waypoint in front of you is the next waypoint, which it was.
370.
So, it is all good.
Southwest 2304 Albuquerque Center. Hello, currently with you, cruising through flight level 370.
Southwest
Our new MDA is 5619.
304 Albuquerque Center, good morning. Your better contact flight level 370, recycle transponder squawk 0624, and confirm destination Phoenix Sky Harbor.
Copy squawk 0624, and yes,
And we are
destination
back
Phoenix Sky
on
Harbor
profile.
Airport.
270 knots.
Albuquerque Center, good morning, Skywest 6435, flight level 370.
Hey, there's Kyle.
Skywest 6435 Albuquerque Center, good morning. Southwest 2304, going to have an amendment to your routing. Stand by.
Copy.
Repeat your center, Southwest 11631,
Dude, what's with the music?
Last aircraft calling Albuquerque. You had very loud background noise. Say again.
Turn it down.
This is Southwest 1161 climbing from 250
Southwest 1161 Albuquerque Center. Good morning. Radar contact flight level 304. Climb maintain flight
Bravo
level 350.
1, unless we get a different one from dispatch, will be it.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 1959 at flight level 370.
Last aircraft take call sign only.
Southwest 1959.
Southwest 1959 radar contact flight level 370. Good morning.
American 1083, we are back.
American 1083, roger. Welcome back.
All right, let's stay on path. We are
Albuquerque,
reacquiring
good
it.
morning. Delta 1109 information Quebec at Albuquerque, ready to copy. I depart to Atlanta.
Aircraft on the ground at Albuquerque. Stand by for PDC.
Elra is our next waypoint, minus below 180, but above 14,000. We are on path. We are on speed. Retracted speed brakes. And the altimeter at 3019er.
In Albuquerque, Delta 1004.
Delta 1004, go ahead.
Yes, sir. We're going to disconnect here. We got to step away for about 30 minutes. We'll be back.
Delta 1004, roger. 30 minutes. Are you disconnecting or staying online?
We're going to be disconnecting here. We're not going to give you that stress.
Delta 1004, roger. Appreciate it. Have a good flight.
Southwest 2304 Albuquerque Center.
2304, go ahead.
I understand you were going to amend my routing. I apologize for this. I forgot to file. I changed my arrival into Phoenix. It's going to be the Rustler 1 arrival via the 10th transition, if that helps with your amendment at all. Still ILS runway 08 approach.
You don't put that in.
Southwest 2304, yeah. Bruiser 1 comes from the northwest. You're out in the middle of New Mexico. We're gonna switch that up for you. For now, if you can go ahead and give me a left turn direct San Simon, that's Sierra Oscar, that'd be great.
Southwest 2004, could you repeat? Apologies, you weren't coming through on my end clearly.
Southwest 2304, that routing is not going to work. That comes from the northwest. So if you could go ahead and give me a left turn direct San Simon VOR, that's Sierra Oscar, that would be great, and I'll have a amendment to your routing after that shortly.
Copy. Left turn, and what waypoint are you wanting me to go to?
Cactus 208, cleared RNAV Zulu runway 8 approach at Albuquerque.
Cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 8 for Cactus 208.
Southwest 2304, that's San Simon VOR, Sierra Oscar.
Copy. San Simon VOR, Southwest 2304.
All right. A couple things, folks. Number one, you don't request clearances filed. You just request a clearance. You don't even really have to say IFR, especially if you're an airline flight, because chances are they know your IFR. They have your flight plan. And the other thing is, your runways are not part of your clearance, your IFR clearance, your route clearance. So I know SimBrief gives you a route that has a runway on either end of it, but you do not file a flight plan to a specific runway, because all that can change. And the reason why you don't do that, and it makes no sense, is because runways change all the time. So you don't know when you set off from Newark on your trip to LA, you don't know that you're going to be getting runway 26 left. That'll get assigned once you're on the arrival. So while you would file the arrival and you might plan for a specific runway, it is not part of your IFR clearance. Anyway, just a little public service announcement from CJ to you. Also, quit calling for radio checks all the time. Call the facility you're calling. If they don't hear you, they're not going to answer you. Or dial up a discrete frequency. That is a frequency that's not online. 121.55. Tune both radios, key your mic, talk. You'll hear yourself. If you don't, something's wrong. So anyway, I mean, have you noticed more and more controllers in their ATIS are putting in 50 cents per radio check or $1 per radio check? It's because it's getting a little out of hand. All right,
6,300 is our bottom altitude. Let's get that ready to go.
Above 10 at Amra, that's where we're at. Still a little high. Throw out some more drag. We're at the top of the airspeed that it wants to maintain, but we're a little high on path, so we'll throw out some more drag, get caught back up, because we also got to slow to 210 knots up here at Unser.
Throw on approach mode.
App nav.
There's 10,000 feet.
Albuquerque, Delta 1109, information Quebec, ready to taxi 08.
Delta 1109er, Albuquerque Center, good morning, runway 8, taxi via Alpha, information KPHX is current.
Taxi runway 08 via Alpha, and we have information Quebec 1109. We also had a second request. Can we change our final cruise to flight level 350?
Cabin crew must now proceed for landing. Thank you.
Delta 1109, you can now expect flight level 350, 5 minutes after departure.
Roger, we'll expect 350. Thanks for the help.
Cabin's ready.
Audio stutters there.
I wonder what that's all about. Approach checklist briefings confirmed. ECAM status is checked. There's no status. Auto brakes low. ECAM or seatbelts are on. Barrel ref is set. 3019er. Engine mode select is normal.
Landing checklist to go.
We're on final app. That's one.
Southwest 2304, I have an amendment to your routing advice ready to copy. Go ahead. Southwest 2304, clear to Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport to be a present position.
Config 2,
Direct
speed checks.
driver.
Flaps 2.
Ping 1 arrival.
Copy, direct via driver, ping 1 arrival, Southwest
Gear down.
2304.
Southwest 2304, read back correct, clear direct driver, descend and maintain flight level 360.
Copy, descend, maintain 360, Southwest 2304.
Fig 3. Why am I getting those
Delta
stutters?
1109 holding short, runway 08, Albuquerque, Alpha 1.
4 landing checklist. Cabin crews advised, auto thrust speed,
Delta
auto brake low, EK normal landing.
on departure, fly heading
Landing checklist complete.
130. Albuquerque reporting wind calm, runway 8, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, I hope he keeps it rolling.
And for Delta 1109, it looks like there's a jet on final. Did you want to just continue holding until they clear? It's a Cactus 208 if you're tracking them.
Delta 1108, cancel takeoff clearance, hold short, runway 8, thank you.
Roger, we'll continue to hold 1109.
Cactus 208, wind calm, runway 8, clear to land, traffic holding short.
Runway 8, clear to land, Cactus 208.
I was wondering about that.
My airplane.
Minimum.
Albuquerque Center, Delta 729. It looks like we're having some Wi-Fi issues on our end, so our flight's been made free, so we're just going to disconnect and reconnect once we're out of your airspace. Sorry about that.
Was that 1109?
Spoilers.
That was Delta.
First green. Decel.
Delta 729, roger. Did you want to just disconnect and come right back? Do you want to just be off for a while?
80 knots.
I don't know how long it's going to take. It could just be a simple turn it off and turn it on again, but I'm not sure because we just got a unstable connectivity, which normally means that our Wi-Fi is just crashing. So
729, roger. No problem. If you decide that you're able to come back, you are welcome to come right back on.
Copy that. Thank you. We'll stay connected, but if we disappear, that's just what happens.
729, roger.
Center, good morning. Citation 312 from Whiskey. We're about 10 miles south of Toby, on level 450.
Citation 312 November Whiskey, Albuquerque Center, good morning. Recycle transponder squawk 3767. Correction, Cactus 208, welcome to Albuquerque. Turn left on Alpha, take Alpha to the terminal, remain this frequency.
Alpha to the ramp, 208. Thank you, sir.
Delta 1109, thanks for saving my butt there. On departure, fly heading 130, wind calm, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Not a problem at all. 130 on departure, clear for takeoff, runway 08, Delta 1109.
Good for him for acknowledging.
That he forgot about me.
Albuquerque Center, Phenom 6 Alpha on the ground at Albuquerque. We have information, Quebec.
Here we are. Dominic Design Albuquerque.
Morning, runway 3, taxi via Foxtrot.
Can we take runway 8, Phenom 6 Alpha?
Phenom 6 Alpha, runway 8, taxi via Golf, Echo 1.
Golf, Echo 1, runway 8, thanks, Phenom 6 Alpha.
Well, it looks like Albuquerque. From what I remember.
Citation 312 November Whiskey, radar contact flight level 450.
Southwest?
Southwest 1959, descend via the Burrito 1 arrival, 6R now, Zulu runway 8 approach, information Quebec is current.
Or, not Southwest, Delta. Nice, look at that. Pretty cool. Oh, let's get back on the taxiway.
FedEx 2404, leave my airspace to the southeast. Forward center is offline. Radar service terminated. Change advisory frequency approved. We'll see you later.
Over to Unicom. Thank you, sir. FedEx 2404.
American 2164, your radar contact flight level 320.
All right. I am going to Bravo 1.
Delta 1109, heading 130, passing 7,000.
Delta 1109, radar contact 7,300, climb and maintain flight level 280.
I'm in maintain flight level 280, Delta 1109.
What am I doing? Bravo 1.
Delta 1109, turn right, heading 170.
Right, 170, Delta 1109.
It's a good looking terminal.
November 6 Alpha, short of 12.
November 6 Alpha on departure, fly heading 130, wind calm, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
130, runway 8, clear for takeoff for November 6 Alpha.
Delta 1109, turn right, heading 080.
Right, heading 080, Delta 1109.
Not 100% sure how
Delta
they do it at
1109,
Albuquerque.
correction, turn right, heading 260.
If I just
260
turn it off
Delta
of
1109.
Alpha anytime, I assume that's what I do. That's what we're going to go with. That is not a big jet. That is a Phenom. Yeah, which I don't have a model match for. All right, Alpha 1. Alpha 7. Alpha 1, there it is. It's angled a little back to the right.
Delta 1109, continue right, turn heading 350, vectors on course.
350, vectors on course, November 6 Alpha.
That was for me. We'll turn right, 350, vectors on course, Delta 1109.
I think they got their gates mixed up. I did say Alpha 1, right?
Delta 1109, clear direct Fort Union, resume on navigation.
I must have hit the wrong one. Alright.
Clear direct Fort Union, resume on navigation, Delta 1109.
Brake is set. Leads on.
Phenom
Power's
6
on.
Alpha, radar contact 6,800, come and maintain flight level
Turn them up.
280, turn right heading 190.
Right heading 190, taking altitude number 6 Alpha.
Phenom 6 Alpha, come and maintain flight level 280.
Low 10%.
280,
Beacon off.
Phenom 6 Alpha.
D-board. Doors are opening up. And I didn't get the radar right. Yeah, I thought I did. APU bleed is on, engines are off, seatbelts are off, external lights are as required, fuel pumps are off, parking brakes set.
Ladies and gentlemen, when disembarking, please take care. Hold on to the handrails.
Let's get some PCA going, and we got the chocks in, so I can release the brakes.
And center Phenom 6 Alpha.
Turn off
Some
the
light
blade,
chop off the departure off of the
plug it in, shut down the
Phenom 6
APU.
Alpha, roger.
There we have it. We did it. What do you say we take a look at Albuquerque?
Delta 1109, come and maintain flight level 350.
Let me turn the radio way down. Let's get outside and explore this new scenery. So looks like we got some admin buildings over here, or freight. I guess that's freight. Maybe smaller freight. Or just set up. There's some parking spots. Nice. Whoop. I gotta redo my controls. So we got the nice terminal building. Looks very New Mexico. Parking, solar, outside parking, inside parking. 2 levels for arrivals and departures, although the road kind of stops there suddenly. Oh, nice detail. Got the Southwest gates. No American West gates. There's Delta, there's American. Can I go in? Does not appear as though there's much of an interior. Kind of stuck. Sounds like my APU shutting down. Let's check out the terminal here. There we have an interior. Nice. Like I said, I haven't been to Albuquerque in real life in a really long time. Let's see which airline they slammed. Oh, you can't really tell. Houston, so that must be United. Houston Hobby. Who goes to Houston Hobby? Out of Albuquerque. Southwest, I guess? Yeah, it must be. Vegas, LA, Phoenix, Salt Lake City, Delta. Denver. It's got to be United and Southwest. Dallas Love is definitely Southwest. Silver City. That's a new one. Okay. Well, I'm not an interior guy, but pretty nice. Where are we parked again? Alpha 1. Let's go down here to Alpha 1. Near. Here's our gate. And there's people sitting around. Nice. There's our plane. Let's get a screenshot here. So here's our gate, Alpha 1. I'm pretty sure the desk is not right in front of the door, but we'll go with it. Oh, a little misaligned. I wish we could see the interior of the jetway better. Whoa. Hello. That was awkward. Anyway. Sort of nice central spot here. It's gotta be there in real life, right? You don't make that stuff up. Then there's an upper floor over here. Wonder if this is one of the lounges. Or if it's an actual, like, observation area. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So the looks like cargo is down at this end of the airport. Let's go check it out. I could see this being a good FedEx destination, probably the A300s, 76s, 75, Bluebird Win. Eclipse, the aircraft manufacturer. What do we have going on over here? Not sure what this is all about. We can go under the cars. Anyway. So, yeah. Cutter. Must be an FBO. I see the Phillips sign. CSI Aviation. Another FBO. Over here on the south side of the airport, southwest side. There's Atlantic. That's the main FBO. Or one I'm familiar with anyway. And then this must be the freight side. Yep. There's FedEx. There's UPS. Some FedEx trucks. Nice. Big ramp. Excellent. Let me take a quick look here on VATSIM radar. Captain Canada was on his way in. That's him, CRJ7. Skywest 6435, still a ways out. But boy, there is a lot of nothing out here, isn't there? It's almost like the high plains. I guess it is considered the high plains. 5,500 foot elevation. Airport boundary. Miscellaneous hangar out here in a building. Work our way back to the tower. Oh, Albuquerque Approach is now online. So it's not just center. We'll work our way over to the tower. Take a little bit higher view. So all in all, not bad. Dominic Design. Got some little bit of funkiness going on in a couple places, but I'll bet some of that will be addressed in the future. Here's the Air Force side. Let's see if we can go in the tower. Nope. Oh, that's too bad. I always like the tower views. So anyway, Air Force side. Saw some tankers when I was taxiing in. I think they were tankers. Because I exited right up here. Got some Ospreys. That's what I got. Ospreys. Helicopters. Looks like Blackhawks. I do not know my helicopters, so it's not a Blackhawk. Sorry. Some more helicopters. I thought I saw like a KC-135 looking airplane. Maybe not. By the way, I'm getting in the 70s frame rate wise, 71 with using auto FPS. Yeah, some weird stuff going on outside those main areas. Fuel farm, not much of a fuel farm. I would have expected to see more. Maybe it's in a different spot. And then this looks kind of military-ish over here too. And we got another area over here. Might be private hangars. Probably some corporation. So anyway, sort of a mixed bag here. the runway textures, I think, look good. The runways look good. The taxiways look good. The main terminal looks okay as long as you stay on the air side. The land side part of the terminal needs a little work. But all in all, not too shabby. I was hoping we'd waste enough time and Captain Canada be on his approach, so we could sit here and watch him land at the fixed distance markers. So we'll work our way back, just looking at the scenery as we go by. This is a little weird out over here. I give him points for trying, but it looks a little incomplete. I get it. Like there's the fire department training airplane. So again, I get it. But if you're gonna go to this trouble, matter of fact, while we're waiting, so here we are. And there should be a black building or a pad. So they got that kind of right. Here's this funny little pad here. Well, maybe they got it better than I giving them credit for, because I was kind of assuming there were some structures missing, but maybe not. Right? Because here is this little building over here with that fence line. So maybe it just isn't as much out here as I would have expected. Back to the main runway. Runway 8. Here's the fixed distance markers. They got the night. The color's a little off. See how much redder that is? Not bad though, and we did see the back, so that's sort of what it looked like, the two levels, but they just ended the pavement instead of figuring out a way to have it sort of disappear a little more gracefully. Here's where we parked, Alpha 1. So, not bad. So if you want to hang out for a couple of minutes or fast forward, I'll mark it on it when we catch Captain Canada's arrival. But, I don't know. Again, sort of a mixed bag, I think. The incomplete areas look, or the areas that may not be incomplete, that look incomplete. Maybe there's some additional work they could have done, texture-wise. Again, I'm not a scenery builder, so far be it from me, but the terminal itself looks good. The air side looks good. There are some nice touches around the airport. The military area looks nice. The freight area looks pretty good. I do like that they have the firefighting practice area done. So they got the FBOs, right? So certainly everything you need to have it be a perfectly functional and good piece of scenery for flying in and out of Albuquerque, which is a very interesting airport. So Dominic Designs, Albuquerque. I picked mine up at the Enabled store. I don't know if it's offered elsewhere. And anyway, we'll hang out here, wait for Captain Canada. I'll bookmark it so we don't have to sit here too long. Here's our trusty steed. It's a nice looking livery though, isn't it? I like the detail on the engines. Okie doke. Let's. Only got a couple more minutes. Yeah, decent frame rates, not too heavy on performance. Maybe I should, 27.4. I guess what I could do. Put the radio on. 328. Put center on number 2.
Frequency approved. See ya. All right, Phenom 6 Alpha's hit.
So that's a really good texture. This is a goofy texture. That's not bad. But why are the number signs so awful?
Southwest 2507, leaving airspace in the northeast. KC Center's offline. Radar services terminated. Change advisory frequency approved. See ya.
Order advisor.
So 3612, correction, the Albuquerque Airport now. That's your 2 o'clock, 5 miles. Report the airport and say.
Good airfield at site. Southwest 340.
3612, good visual approach.
240 for Eastern 490.
Good visual approach, runway 8, Southwest 3612.
Did 787 spawn in? Did American start 787 service to Albuquerque when I wasn't looking? Must have.
Albuquerque Center UPS 796 on the ground in Phoenix at South Cargo, taxi to 7 left.
Alright, that's Southwest 3612. That's ahead of Captain
UPS
Canada.
796 Albuquerque Center.
It's on
Good
final.
morning. Runway 7 left. Taxi via Hotel 1, Golf 1, Foxtrot 3. Cross runway 7 right at Hotel 1.
Taxi 7 left via Hotel 1, cross 7 right at Hotel 1, Golf 1, Foxtrot 3 for UPS 796.
So 3612, runway 8, correction, the wing town, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 8, Southwest 4612.
Southwest 2304, descend and maintain 7000.
Copy, descend, maintain 7000, Southwest 2304.
What is going on here? I was hoping to get out of the airplane, but I'm stuck here. Oh, there we go.
American 1083, turn left heading 280.
Sky 6430, correction, the
American 1083,
airport,
turn
that's your
left
1
heading
o'clock, 1 mile,
280.
site.
Got it in sight, 6435.
Sky 6435, clear visual approach, runway 8.
Cleared visual runway 8, Skywest 6435, thanks.
Here comes the Southwest.
And Albuquerque for Southwest 2354. Quick question here. Which runway is in service?
Southwest 23040, to maintain 4000, reduce speed 210 knots. American 1083, maintain 4000. I've got you
Western
lined up
Alpha to the round. Southwest Pacific still, thanks, see ya.
6. We're in east flow, expect runway 8.
6435, the wind calm, runway 8, clear to land.
8 clear to land, Skyway 6435, thanks.
American 1083, go ahead and give me that right turn heading 280.
Right heading 280.
And 2354 at Phoenix, are we doing the 7 left or right?
Phoenix is departing runway 7 left, 8 is back online, information Juliet is current.
Roger, thank you very much, it was offline, that's why. 7 left is copied, 2354.
Albuquerque Center, UPS 796, have you ready to go 7 months?
All right, we should see him shortly.
1083, I still got you descending, same tensions.
We're lined up for 25 right.
American 1083, roger. You can expect visual approach runway 8. Climb and maintain 4000. Turn right heading 310.
Right heading 310.
Southwest 2304. Turn right heading 350. Vector's final approach course.
Copy right 350, Southwest 2304.
Staying right in front of the Vassie. Yeah, it's a good place to wait.
American 2806 back.
American 2806, roger, welcome back.
There he is.
Southwest 2304, continue right turn heading 050.
Copy, continue right turn 050 for heading Southwest 2304.
American 1083, turn left heading 260.
Left heading now 260.
All right, look pretty good.
Albuquerque Center, exec jet 554, about 25 miles northwest, the Tango Bravo Echo VOR, flight level 410.
Southwest 2304, continue right turn heading 080. Phoenix Sky Harbor will be at your 12 o'clock, 20 miles, report to field and side.
Copy 080, Southwest
6435, looking at Albuquerque, left turn alpha to the ramp, bye-bye.
Left turn off the ramp, take 322 Mail 22.
American 1083, did you say you had Phoenix Sky Harbor in sight?
All right, there we go, folks.
American 1083, roger. Clear visual approach runway 8, northmost runway. Traffic on the parallel. Do not overshoot final, please.
Don't overshoot final. Landing traffic parallel.
Albuquerque Center, UPS 796, ready to go.
So there you have it. Phoenix, Albuquerque,
UPS 796, heavy wind 1306.
and a United that just spawned on top of me.
Takeoff.